Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, dog, cats, and squirrels, or anybody who might want to listen to an old man like me. Hello, world. Hello, money. Hola, dinero. Hola, mundo. Man, get out of my way. I got a date with that end zone. Touchdown, Colorado. Fireworks, please. Colorado Buffaloes. Buff Nation. I'm back. Standing on a tall stack. You better start playing with me. I'm your host, Gerald Costello. And boy, we in for a treat today. Colorado Buffaloes, 38. And Baylor Bears, 31 in overtime. One of the most exciting finishes I ever seen in a long time, boy. It was an amazing game. With 2 seconds left, seeing Shedeur Sanders throw a 43-yard touchdown pass with 2 seconds left in the end zone. And the great thing about that game, guys, was 3 guys back there in the end zone. Coach Aranda put 3 players back there in the end zone and had everybody else to just back up. Because we know we couldn't run the ball. We had to throw it with 2 seconds left. And this young man, Shedeur Sanders, threw that ball, and it could go to one place. And it was to LaJohntay West. That was amazing. That was truly amazing, man. We witnessed an all-time classic in Boulder, Folsom Field, baby. I never forget that game. It was 2 seconds left. And what was so crazy, just prior to that play, Will Shepard had caught a pass. And I'm glad he probably didn't catch, because he probably would have gotten in the end zone and the time would have ran out. There was 7 seconds left in that one. And Shedeur threw it right in his chest. And he dropped the ball, because, it was raining that day all day. It had been raining. The ball was probably wet, and it slipped out his hand. Because Will Shepard don't miss no passes, man. It's amazing he missed that one. But I'm glad it kind of like he did miss it, because he might not got in the end zone and time would expire. So now we got 2 seconds left, and Shedeur throw that ball again, 43 yards to LaJohntay West to win the game. That was amazing. Wow, 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 wow. And, guys, I got to always say, you always have a chance to win all football games when you got a guy like Shedeur Sanders and a guy like Travis Hunter. You better stop playing with me. Half man, half amazing. And the thing I like about Shedeur Sanders, a lot of people give him a lot of flack about he holding the ball too long. But, guys, those 2 additional seconds I be telling you about, if the offensive line do their job, those additional 2 seconds, we will kill you. Black flag dead. We will kill you. Graveyard dead. If you just get that young man an additional 2 seconds. He's the most pinpoint accurate passer I've ever seen in my life. I've seen a lot of quarterbacks in my time. I seen Brady. I seen the Paytons. I just seen a lot of quarterbacks. But when I look at Shedeur Sanders, man, under duress, you could be right in his face. Somehow that guy get the ball to the receiver. It's amazing. It's amazing. Let's keep it moving. Guys, I want to talk about all the freshmen that was out there on the field playing. The Michael Welchers, number 29, true freshman. Man, had a great game. Great game. Love your play, Michael Welch. You're going to be a phenomenal the rest of the year, and people going to put your name. You're going to have a household name. You're going to have a household name years to come. Then I want to talk about Omari Miller, Draylon Miller. You guys going to have household names for years to come with the Colorado Buffaloes. Jordan Seaton. Here's a true freshman playing the most toughest position on that offensive line, guys, as an offensive tackle. And, they took, some of the guys took advantage of my boy, but he's just a freshman, guys. And for him to be a starter on this level, wow, on this magnitude, I have to say, wow. He had 3 holding penalties in the game. The guy zoomed by him, and he didn't want the guys to hurt his quarterback. I don't blame him. I would have held him too. Well, if you get by me, I'm going to hold you too, so you hurt my quarterback. So we can have another down to play. But Jordan Seaton, you played a wonderful game. Minus those 3 penalties for a freshman, a true freshman to prevent offensive tackle, the blind side of a quarterback's position. That's amazing. Amazing. Guys, if you don't see Jordan Seaton, please just go look at number 77 and look at this true freshman's play. He gonna get beat quite a few times. He gonna get beat, but you can believe most of the time he doing his job. That young man doing his job. All right, Jordan Seaton, I love you guys, man. And who we got next, man? Number 4, Omari Miller. Guys, that was a great play. Omari Miller caught a touchdown pass. But what he did when he caught this pass, looked like his knee was going to the ground, but it didn't ever touch the ground. And he got back up and took off. 44-yard touchdown. Amazing, amazing. We shouldn't have never been in the position that we was, man, fighting for our life in that game. we blew a lot of plays. Like, for instance, one guy ran 101 yards back on a kickoff. Didn't even get touched. Somebody wasn't in their lanes. They didn't play what they supposed to be. They didn't do what they supposed to do to stop this guy from running 101 yards to the end zone. Oh, that broke my back. Then you had a quarterback with a busted play. You think he ran for like 62 yards? Those two plays that we could have took that would have never happened, man. It was amazing. It was truly amazing. But we'll keep it moving. We work on that. Special teams, you definitely working on that. I already know Coach Prime working on that. I ain't even worrying about it. And what was the reaction from the game? Well, one side was happy as all outdoors, and one side was silent as all outdoors. One silent as a church house mouse. That had to be devastating. They had to take a lot of wind out their sails, because I'm pretty sure they thought they had this game won with 2 seconds left. That's why I always say, guys, it's 60 minutes in a football game. It is 60 minutes in a football game. Anything can happen. I remember the Alabama-Auburn game. Remember when who was that? Guy ran the kickoff back for Auburn. Can't think his name. With 2 seconds left. Unbelievable. I freaked out. He ran it back with like 2 seconds left in the game. Alabama thought they had won the game, and he ran it all the way back for a touchdown. And that was the year Auburn won that national championship too, because if he don't run that ball back, he probably would never play in the national championship to play Oregon, to beat Oregon. That was amazing. That was truly amazing. All right, we'll keep it moving, guys. As Gus Malzahn said, it was impressive to watch Shedeur with that football. He know he got problems on his hand coming Saturday. And so we got problems too, because, O'Daniel's over there. I mean, Jeffries, I think his name, Katie, I can't think his guy name, Katie Jeffries. So he came from Arkansas. Well, anyway, he's playing for Gus Malzahn there at University of Central Florida. And, man, he's a beast. And do you know that Gus Malzahn in the University of Central Florida is #1 in the nation in rushing? My goodness. They #1 in the nation in rushing. Who knew? My goodness, you better start playing with me. So let's keep it moving, guys. And last at least I want to talk about is the miracle in Michigan. Do you remember when Colorado 30 years ago in 1994, Cordell Stewart threw a touchdown, Hail Mary, to Michael Westbrook in the end zone to win that game. And they trying to compare the two games, with Shedeur throwing to LaJohntay Westbrook with 2 seconds left in the game, Hail Mary. And they want to know who think was the best rivalry in that game, or who had the best. I'm trying to say, they were trying to compare the two games and say which one was the better game. I myself think this one was the better game. I really truly do, because nobody thought we was gonna win this game. They was already pulling the curtains, already loading the bus up, putting the packages on the bus, getting ready, going back home to Florida. But, boy, we had a surprise for them with Shedeur Sanders. I never, ever bet against my boy Shedeur Sanders. You got to be kidding me. Man, Shedeur Sanders and Travis Hunter, don't bet against them, guys. I would love to have the ball in Shedeur Sanders' hand with any time left on the clock. Long as he got the ball in his hand, I'm very confident that we can win that game. So here we go, guys. Let's keep it moving. But, Cordell Stewart to Westbrook in 1994 was against Michigan. That was a Hail Mary. And then we had Shedeur Sanders just Saturday pass. Threw a 43-yard touchdown to LaJohntay Westbrook in the end zone against the Baylor Bears. That was amazing. That was truly amazing. All right, guys. That's it for today. But you know what time it is. All right. Did you know? Tidbit information. Did you know? Did you know that Cameron Silman Craig had 13 tackles from the safety position? And, a lot of people say, well, you must be having they must have had a lot of rushing for safety to tackle. No, it's the way the plays was designed. It was always meant for safety or cornerback to make these doggone tackles. And Cameron Silman Craig, he showed up to show out. He was up for the test, baby. He was up for the test and up for the challenge. What a great, great player. I mean, 13 tackles, man. Every one of those tackles we needed was necessary, Booker. If he don't bring them to the ground, it would have been a long day for the Colorado Buffaloes. Thank you, Cameron Silman Craig. You are the man. I will be seeing you on Sundays, baby, in the NFL. You better start playing with me. You better start playing with me. Yes, sir. And again, I want you guys to know that University of Central Florida is leading the nation in rushing. Did you know? Leading the nation in rushing. So we got to tie up our straps, put on our bootstraps, and we got to hold our head down and go to work. We get Chidosi back this week. We're going to surely need him down there in that plug, right on that defensive line. Yes, sir, buddy. Chidosi will be back with us, man. And we're going to be up for the challenge Saturday. We're going to be up for the challenge. I really, truly believe we'll be up for the challenge. And I'll be back Wednesday or Thursday with my predictions for the Saturday's game. You know, I predicted Colorado was going to beat Baylor at 38-31. Actually, I mean 38-24, but it was actually 38-31. I was right on my numbers, but I wasn't right on UCF numbers. They end up getting 31 points against us, which that shouldn't happen. 14 of those points should have been taken away, man. It really should have. But that's here, not there. But guys, I'll be back tomorrow, all Wednesday, with some more information about my Colorado Buffaloes. And I'd say, before I go, to the world, you might be one person, but to that one person, you just might be the world. And people don't care how much you know until first they know how much you care. And I won't see each and every one of you at the top. I'm going to see each and every one of you over the top until we meet again. Colorado Buffalo, Buff Nation. Until next time.